Hi guys, welcome back to Carport Auto Rebuilds and a new project. We are still on with the Peugeot, but we had an opportunity to get this one and it was a price that we couldn't really say no to. It's an MOT failure, so I'll go through those in a second, but from an aesthetics point of view, it's got some battle damage around the front bumper, which unfortunately is unrepairable. So it's probably easier if we just get a new one, which is what we have done. I'll show you that in a second. There is the occasional mark around the car, which after I've washed it hopefully will come off with either a bit of thinners or pre-paint. But yeah, if you look all that side of here, try this side, yeah, you can see there's a lot of like scratches on the car, but they're not scratches, they're like something's rubbed on it, so they should come off. Back of the car, it should be able to pull that out and get that repaired, so there shouldn't be a need for a tailgate. But there's a lot of marks, and obviously where it's hit there, it's hit down here, so it just wants sorting out and be repaired and painted. Here there's a big chip in paint, just want a little bit of skim and then blend it in, and maybe that as well, I don't know. We'll see when we clean it up. It's been sat a while, it's a lot of mould on the outside of it. But from an exterior point of view, it's pretty much it. Interior, well, it just wants a clean. Obviously got electric mirrors, it's got air conditioning, seats themselves, and as you can see, just want a good clean. So we'll use extractor on these. The mats underneath, it's not that bad. Might get away with taking just the front seats out. But yeah, I mean, electric windows, aircon, CD stereo. It's a KA style, so it's not like the top spec. But yeah, just wants a bit of TLC in back, that's all. I mean, I'll get the keys and start it up in a second, but from an engine perspective, again, you see there's just a lot of dirt, neglect, usual signs that I mean, if you know these cars, it's essentially a Fiat 500 with a Ford badge on it, and these all go in the same place. So yeah, I mean, let's grab keys, start it up. You can see I've got the gear out to wash in a second. So, starts and runs fine. Ticks over quite nice. and comes with 3/4 of a tank of petrol in it. which is an added bonus. But yeah, all in all, just a cleaning here. Car idles and runs smoothly. It's all fine. And if you can see there, it's got 625,000 miles on it, so 75 in theory. So what did it fail on? Well, got this through a friend of a friend. It was his friend's wife's car. She needed it servicing and she needed it MOTing. So obviously it went in for its MOT first, and that's where problems started. Like I say, if you're familiar with these cars and they being a Fiat 500, you'll know that rear beam suffers badly with corrosion, and it's no exception with this one. But on this one, you've got a big hole in that side there. So yeah, that's one of the major things it failed on. Had a new exhaust 1 month prior for its MOT, and you think the people who fitted the exhaust would have told them, well, you've got a bit of a problem there, but they didn't. They just fitted the exhaust willy-nilly and let them carry on. So new rear beam required. It's easier just to get one that's in a decent condition and swap it over than trying to take this off, fix it up and spend time on it. It's possible when we take it off we might be able to fix it up, but for the purposes of what we're doing for this car, we're gonna well, we've got another one and I'll show you that in a second. So yeah, that was one of the things it failed on. Other thing it failed on, both suspension arms at the front have got excessive play, so they will want replacing. Obviously it was due a service, never got done, so we will be doing a service on it, and we've looked back in the history that we've got with it and we can't really see anything on a timing belt, so for peace of mind, 80,000 miles or almost, we're going to do a timing belt on this one as well. Clutch is fine. We found some paperwork that it had a clutch last year, and it's still got a guarantee on it, so we felt lucky there. We don't have to do that one. So from a point of view of this car, I'll give it a quick clean in a bit, assess see if there's any more damage anywhere else, but we have got some parts so far. I'll just show you what we've got, what we've picked up so far, so we can try and almost crack on with it as soon as we've done the car. We've got a shelf full of parts here. We've got suspension arms, service kit, timing belt kit. I've got a rocker cover gasket because obviously when you do a timing belt you need to take the rocker off, so and obviously it just makes sense to change the rocker cover gasket. Some people tend to forget and use the old one and it could end up leaking. Project Peugeot, which is almost done. We just got some finer fitment details, but yeah, you can see we found a breakers near us. Well, I say near us, it's about half hour away. Got an entire rear beam, including suspension, or shocker should I say, 90 quid, which is a bargain. go under the bumper as well. Found this one online, in colour, relatively cheap. Everywhere else will be 200 plus. I found this one for 120 quid. It does say there's marks on it, but other than the odd mark, so I'll unpack that in a bit and see what that looks like. So plan for today, I'm going to get a quick clean, bit of G101, pre-wash it, and then I'll get lance out on it, clean it up, see if we can get some of them marks off as well. That'll be a bonus. So yeah, I'll cut back here once I've cleaned it and see if it gets any better. Catch you in a bit. Quick cutting, just some crap that is absolutely coming off of this just by. It is grounding. They can't have washed this car ever. So I'll just unpack the replacement bumper, and aside from it needing cleaning, it's in relatively good condition. I did highlighted a mark here as well as a mark here, but I think it'll be okay as a replacement. It's obviously got lights on it, whereas ours haven't, but it's not a problem. Can take them off, save them. Might come in handy in a future build, but yeah, all in all, I'm happy. All the lugs are in place. There's nothing snapped on it or anything. So yeah, we're all good. Not bad for a blind buy on eBay. Right, pre-rinse done. Now snow foamed it. Let it dwell for a couple of seconds, and I'm going to get a detail brush in all these crevices. See if I can get as much of the dirt out as possible on this wash. It's not a final wash, but once I've done that, rinse it off, drop some more snow foam on it, wash it down with a mitt, and then that'll be it wash wise. Then we can assess and see what's what, try and get them marks off. Go back in a bit. Okay guys, cleaning process done. Like I say, before you all start having a go in and say, well, yeah, did it right, yeah, did it right. This is just for an assessment point of view. An additional stage, what I'm going to do now is, as I was going around, there seems to be a lot of marks on the car, so I'm going to just go around with some fallout eliminator, spray that on, just to see if there's any iron contaminants in paintwork. And what this will do, it should, in theory, turn another colour if there is any on. But you have to let it set, let it dwell. So I'll cut back in and see if there's any reactions. So let you know, this is the kind of thing you start to see when it starts to react, if there is anything on. But don't look as bad as I thought. So my cleaning gear and the process that I do looks like it's a winner. But yeah, just rinse this off now and we'll start on these marks we've got. Right guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and tackle some of these marks on the car, see if they'll come off. My weapon of choice I'm going to use some of this TARDIS. Don't overdo it, because you can destroy the paintwork. What I suggest is put it on, see if it comes off, and then immediately wipe it off, and then if possible rinse it off. So I've still got the jet wash out, so after I've done it I'm going to rinse it all off and get as much off as I possibly can. Alright, see what happens in a minute. So guys, I've just got a bit on a microfiber cloth, and you just go over them, and literally it just takes them off with ease. I mean, this one here, it's just so simple to get them off of this stuff. It is really, really good stuff. It's expensive, don't get me wrong, but when you get results like this, it's actually worth the money. So like I say, wipe it on, wipe it off, and then I'm just going to rinse it with the jet wash now, just to make sure I've got it all. But yeah, it's as simple as that. It's so easy. Cracking results, look. It's as if the marks weren't ever there. Crack on. So there we go. Like I say, not a detail clean, but a clean, and as I thought, just that little bit that was there has come off, but that will require paint. Again, tailgate's got all this stuff on it, but it's going to need painting again, so along with the bumper and sorting out, so I might as well just get it painted. But you come down here, all them marks that were on that core panel that you saw with that TARDIS from Auto Smart, it gets it off really well. There's the odd nick, so obviously here and then down there there's an odd nick, but yeah, we've got to polish, you know, get a really good detail once it's done. But yeah, once we've finished her, got them MOT bits done, this is going to be a quick turnaround and a nice little car for not that much money that we've got to put into it. So we might see a nice profit on this one. Nothing that's going to break the bank, but yeah, we definitely should see a little bit of a profit on this one. A little bit better than what we've been getting, put it that way. So yeah, obviously this is part one. There will be a part two, maybe part three, depending on how much we get done in part two and how long the video is on part two. But part three, if we do one, that'll probably just be about, again, you've already seen it in this one, but it'll be going into a better clean in this one. We'll do the interior, we'll do some wet extraction, hopefully get some shots on that. But yeah, if you like these videos, please do consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up. Yeah, and for those that are subscribed at the moment, thanks for the support, and see you on the next one.